You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We have New York Kings of Comedy in the building. Special guest, Capone.
Yes, sir.
What's up, y'all?
Capone, what's up, my brother?
I am blessed, man. Feeling good.
He at the Apollo on the 11th, right?
Yeah, man. Doing a Mother's Day special in honor of my mother.
That's all you getting there for the Mother's Day?
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to push yourself, and this is my chance to push myself. You hear the rumors. Capone is funny, but he tells the same jokes.
Yeah.
You get that for a lot of comedians. So, in order to be one of the best, you have to push yourself to the limit. So this show, I vowed never to tell any joke that I ever told. It's all brand new material.
Everything's brand new.
Everything.
Is it hard to create new sets like that?
It is because when you traveling around the world every day, you don't get a chance to really write. And there's a lot of people who haven't seen your stuff. Mm-hmm. So those people who've seen it, those are the ones who, say the stuff to make you feel a certain way. But even I'm getting tired of the stuff that I've been doing. So now it's just...
But did you practice the new material anyway?
Most of it is about my life. I never talked about my life. I can be funny about everybody else's life, but now it's time to bring out some of my secrets.
Now, why did you wait this long to talk about your stuff?
Because it's a new level for my career.
Statute of limitations always that you can talk about it now?
It's the real reason.
It's the real reason?
Pretty much.
Now, it must be difficult because it's like, you have a lot of people that are fans of yours, you know, and they follow you from city to city. So sometimes they're catching the same jokes over. So I noticed that with a lot of comedians. I do a lot of comedy shows that sometimes they do a lot of the same jokes, but people still laugh, though. It's not like they don't laugh.
Agree with that. But the thing is, when you get tired of it, when you have to, advance yourself to that next level, you can't keep doing the same things. There's more to life than talk about, and I've got more experience now, So
what's your most popular joke?
Probably Wingalee. Yeah.
What the hell is Wingalee?
It's an Asian woman that's scared of a black man because of the size of his private part. Right. Yeah.
Is that based on a true story?
No, it's well, I don't know. I've never had an Asian before.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say a big penis.
No, I had that all my life. Anyway, yo, you know what? I gotta say something about you. People always say every time I come up here, there have to be something that happened between me and her.
Why?
Because you always coming at me sideways about my bag, about my private parts. So for the record, nothing has never happened between me.
No,
a lot of
any
people
issues.
ask me. She was like, she gets a little shady when it comes to you.
Really?
No.
Yeah, that's what they
think
said.
so?
I told them we're friends.
Yeah,
but
we're
now
just
that you
joking
just
around.
threw that little thing out,
I really thought that's what you were gonna say.
No.
Now, what's going on with the New York Kings?
Ooh.
Are y'all still together? I heard rumors that you're not.
No, we're still together. But
All of y'all? Every member?
no. It's only 4 of us now.
So who is it
the
now?
4 members?
It's Rob Stapleton.
Always Rob. Salute to my guy, Rob.
Talent.
Salute to my guy,
Mark
Talent.
Vieira and myself.
Now, where's Drew
What happened to
Frazier?
Drew Frazier?
Drew Frazier put himself in a position to get, just to go and do his own thing.
Y'all like Comedy Apprentice, man.
Yeah.
Jared Kelly fired.
Sometimes something different.
What is that, a nice way of saying Drew got fired? What happened, man?
Yeah, well, when you have altercations in the crew, we try to keep everything right. We grown
Physical?
men. Yeah, it almost got physical.
What did Drew do?
What is going
To
on?
who?
Well, Drew caught a temper, and his temper lashed out at Mark. Mm-hmm. And Mark is in the gym every day.
So Mark was waiting.
Mark was going to kill Drew. I'm just going to put it out there. He was going to beat Drew's ass. And we got into it, and we tried to break it up, and we were doing a show in a facility that was a state facility. Mm-hmm. And when you get state police involved, it becomes a problem. And he couldn't hold his composure. And everybody just got kind of like tired of it. Like, you have to know, there's a place to do everything. And he could not hold his composure that time. And, it almost came to a point where he got locked up.
There's
the
only
argument
there's 3
about?
things comedians fight over.
Yeah.
They either fight over cutting into somebody's time,
Money.
Right?
money,
And
or,
money.
Or they fight over stealing jokes. Which one was it?
Money.
Money. Okay.
Money.
Damn. Were y'all not paying him?
No, it was a discrepancy of he thought he was supposed to get something else, and he didn't realize that the agent was supposed to get a part, so he counted wrong. And everybody telling him, yo, you're wrong. And it got to a point where he was like, nobody's going nowhere.
But he wouldn't let y'all leave? He
yeah,
kidnapped y'all.
the littlest guy.
He pulled the hammer out? He must have had a hammer. He had the blicky?
I don't know what he had, but I know he had a little too many drinks. So, we still cool, but,
What do you mean you can't leave? It's like,
nobody's leaving until we resolve this problem.
Did he have a weapon? He had a gun? Had to have a gun.
Nah, he didn't have
Brass
a gun.
knuckles?
He reached for something. We don't know what it was, but it escalated to where Mark's wife screamed out, "Don't let him stab my husband."
No.
And that's
Oh
when
my
the
God.
police,
Damn, Drew.
and that's where the police came and it was about to get ugly.
He didn't get arrested, though.
No.
When's the last time you seen him?
It's been a couple of months.
That night was the last time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, we spoke though. We spoke, and everybody. It was one thing I could say about the Kings is we make a decision together, and I think the only person that was kind of not cool with the decision, but he had to make the final decision was Talent. Talent was like, give it another shot, and everybody's like, nah, because I mean, if you pulling weapons out and we're supposed to be like brothers, that's an issue. I got love for him, still my dude, but I can't work under those circumstances.
Has he been a problem before?
No, I mean nothing major, just little arguments over money. That's it.
Always about the money.
Yeah.
Damn,
That
Drew.
must be a little bit of alcohol, too, because alcohol, it amplifies everything.
I think he had a couple of sips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you could find something funny in anything?
Yeah. Anything.
I was reading the.
But it's timing. That's very
right,
important.
it is timing. So some things are too soon to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I hear y'all talking about this Yeezy a lot.
Kanye,
Yeah.
What's funny about that?
Well, my feelings about it is, what about the girl that was in the Waffle House that got raped by the police? I don't think that no media is talking about that enough. I don't see it on CNN. I think Kanye and Trump issues are not as important as what we do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that nobody's talking about it. And I was on another radio station, and they almost like forbidding me to say something about it. Like one girl was like, "Yeah, we doing a march for it." And I was like, "You going to the march?" And she was like, "Well, they doing it." And I'm like, "Shut up."
It's always like that, though. We live in a strange time, man. People care about like celebrity issues more than anything else.
Exactly. Right. Kanye going crazy is Kanye's business. I want to talk about what is happening with these people killing us black men, and we don't have no leadership to nothing. And it's going to come to a point where it's going to be tired, and then when retaliation comes back, they always make us seem like we're the crazy ones.
Yeah, it's almost like things have to happen to celebrities in order for people to care. Like, you don't start talking about mental health and you know a celebrity going through it. Or you start talking about LGBT issues when it's a celebrity going through it.
And right now, like what the main thing we've been talking about is up here is the problem with the whole justice system and with probation and putting these black men on probation for such a long period of time, knowing that at some point they'll have an interaction with the police.
Right.
Because Meek Mill just went through something.
Right.
But I am hopeful that something like that will cause some type of change now that people are aware of it, because there's a lot of people sitting in jail that don't deserve to be sitting in jail right now.
Right. You're correct. I mean, weed is legal in a lot of places, and now they're starting to let the guys out that they arrested, which is dumb. You had something illegal, somebody sold it, they got locked up, but now you make it legal, and you got to go back and track the records.
Right.
And, even the thing with Bill Cosby. 30 years, he's the only one that's getting charged for this when you got the president and everybody else that have the same charges.
Yeah.
And if you want to go that far back, let's talk about the slave masters that raped these black women and all that. Who trials them?
Right. And I wouldn't be mad about going back and putting people on trial.
Yes, exactly.
At all in charge.
The woman that admitted to Emmett Till death.
She definitely should be in jail.
Exactly. Tomorrow. I want to go see that.
Right.
So what do you think about Bill Cosby being the only one that was charged out of all the? Well, I'm not gonna say the only one, but out of all the celebrities that we've seen recently, he's the only one that's been charged.
Well, Bill Cosby is powerful. Buying Channel 4 shows power, and the fact that it's not about anything more than legacy. And if you don't see that, they wanted to destroy his legacy. They don't care about him going to jail. They don't care about the woman. They don't care about anything. His legacy needed to be destroyed. Same thing with Prince. When Prince won the case for him to get his money for all of the rights to his music, Look what happened to him. Now all of a sudden he's a junkie and a drug addict. Anybody that's powerful, that's black, they will destroy you.
Even
some
if,
kind
even
of
if
way.
you try to make yourself look white like Michael Jackson.
Yeah, they caught him
I do say
too.
Michael Jackson died in the nick of time. Man. Now, I'm gonna tell you what, because social media was going, they would have had a field day with Michael in the future.
Right.
But what about the women who really did suffer?
Like who?
I mean, as far as with Bill Cosby, because there are women who
are
bringing these. Mm-hmm.
Let's say what they put on Bill. I'm not saying it's right. What I am saying is when Bill made the statement, he was talking about Spanish fly. They got a big statement of him saying, when you put the Spanish fly in the drink, woo!
Well, I think it was a deposition with the Quaaludes where he was talking about Quaaludes.
Right. But the thing is, Spanish fly makes a woman horny since back in the days. I know it because it was around the high school.
Store.
Exactly.
They used to sell Spanish
So
fly.
when he said
bodegas,
that,
bodegas in
really?
there.
yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So it's supposed to make a woman more sexually active, and he said he did that, and that's what his comment was. And now everybody's talking about he admitted to doing this and doing that.
Well, no, I think in the deposition it was Quaaludes.
Quaaludes?
Yeah, it wasn't.
What is
Spanish
Quaaludes?
fly.
I don't know.
Quaaludes is a drug that will have you like. Did you see the movie Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
Where he took the Quaaludes and then he tried to drive home and he
was messed
that's
up?
Quaaludes.
Okay.
That's like the Molly of their day.
Right. Oh,
Right,
okay.
Where you're like unconscious and you
And
can't
everybody
move or
was
do
getting high.
anything.
So 30 years later, you come up and you attack this man, and everybody, okay, he did wrong. And this is the new justice system. Then why ain't everybody else being tried for the same thing?
And I'm hopeful that Harvey Weinstein will end up going to jail for what he did to those women, and that these charges will be brought against him as well. I sympathize with women who have been through those things because it affects their lives some people for the rest of their life.
Right. But how about those women that put themselves in that position?
That's all. I'm happy Bill got put in position, but I just want the same justice all
Exactly.
across the board.
Right. That's what I would want.
That's all I want.
We both all know. I did a movie with Rockefeller, and I'll never forget that there were women behind me that would offer their body to me just to be up in front of the camera. Can I walk into place with you? And so there are a lot of women who have done this for years.
But all it takes is for one woman to say, no, I'm not interested.
Yeah,
and for
right.
one woman to be cold and unconscious and wake up with somebody jerking off over them to say that you did something
right.
that's illegal.
I think that is bad. I mean, what happened to me...
Because there could be a million women that wanted it, but all it takes is for one woman that did not want it.
You know what's crazy, though? When have you ever had a stalker?
Yes.
Yeah, she had
several.
Yeah,
Really?
a couple of them.
Yes.
Have any of you guys had it?
Yep, I had one.
Nah, I
had
never
two,
had a
actually.
stalker.
I had some bad
A
situations.
bad one, too.
Yeah, I had a bad one, and it scared the hell out of me. Like, I've been through a lot in my life, but a stalker to lie and actually make people believe. So that's where the sympathy comes from me at, where, whatever he did.
Okay, so somebody
he did.
lied on you.
Yes.
Is what you're saying.
Yeah, they said that I wanted a relationship with them, and I sent pics and all of that stuff. I've sent pics to women, but not to that woman.
Right.
And so for me to have somebody actually just lie on me is like just crazy.
Yeah, that's a whole nother situation,
Yeah.
I think. If we're talking about we're talking about women who were attacked, who were drugged, who were unconscious. That's different than somebody lying on something. But
okay, so did he admit to drugging?
And women who lie should be punished as well.
He said, he did admit in one of the
in his deposition.
the depositions that they asked him, "Have you ever given a woman drugs for sex?"
Right.
And he said, "Yeah."
Okay. Oh wow.
Which is going to be a lot of these guys in the future too.
Yeah.
Molly Percocet and all that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, Rick Ross said it on the record, right? I gave her
Molly
some.
on the drink, she ain't even know it.
She didn't even know
Right.
it.
He lost all kinds of endorsements.
Yeah, so all them girls gonna come up soon, and he ain't even know it.
Oh, wait till the girls from the Tip Drill video flip on Nelly.
Oh God.
You know they coming.
Oh yeah. It's crazy.
What are your thoughts about R. Kelly and the Mute R. Kelly movement? They're getting him out of here this week.
I'm a big R. Kelly fan.
Really? Still?
Yeah, I'm. It's his music. I don't know him personally. I actually wanted to open up for him, and I had a chance, and some way my agent dropped the ball. But I'm a fan of his music, man. Whatever these guys do in their personal lives, if they get caught, they get caught. But his music has nothing to do with who he appealed on.
But you got daughters, though, right? Come on.
Huh?
You got daughters, right?
Yeah.
So imagine if you had a 60-something-year-old man, however old he is,
You're right.
with
And
your
he's still
young
doing it.
daughter.
Right. And the point is, a lot of things is right. It's in the parenting. Do you think these parents didn't know anything about that at the time?
I don't think. Well,
Like the first girl that they was talking about peeing on or whatever. She's wherever.
13-year-old?
Yeah, whatever. How old she was. Like I haven't even seen the tapes or whatever the situation is.
You never saw the R. Kelly tape?
Nah, I never watched it. Never watched.
I definitely saw it a few times.
I just
There's more
think,
than one girl on it. There's more than the 13-year-old girl on it. Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 girls.
well, I mean, it's obvious he has an issue.
Right.
But
He married Aaliyah. And she was
yeah, exactly. Right. So you shouldn't like his music anymore because he's a pedophile.
You're not saying that. I think it's not a matter of, okay, he makes bad music now, but maybe not support someone.
Yeah, that's why I say support him.
Okay.
Go
I
into
can't
his
fuck with
shows.
R. Kelly. I'm gonna be honest.
I just look at him a different way.
Especially the sexual songs.
Absolutely.
You hear the sexual stuff, you're
Not
like,
go to his
man, what
concert,
inspired this?
not listen to his music is showing that you're not supporting this
Right.
person.
I understand. Well, I got a issue with like priests that rape little boys and don't go to jail. Is that like a
That's
law?
definitely an issue.
100%.
Yeah. Jerry Lee Lewis, who married his 13-year-old niece.
Yeah, disgusting.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen's gross.
Yeah, all of that. But they don't go to jail.
Roman Polanski fled the country and still won an Oscar.
Yeah, they don't go to jail.
After raping
like,
a 13-year-old
you
girl.
can say all of this you want to, but when you come down to it, it's still a racist issue that just be handled by certain people. There's a lot of them out there that do the R. Kelly stuff.
Yeah, but R. Kelly didn't go to jail either.
Not yet. They're going to bring it up in 30 years.
You think they're going to come back? You think they're going
It's a 30 year. I mean, the president, he said it on TV. What you got to do is grab the coochie cooch. Yeah. But some people still support him.
They do.
A lot of people support him, clearly, and love him as well.
And love him, yeah, absolutely. Now, did you hear about Kanye having liposuction?
He said it on
MTV.
MTV.
He said he had liposuction.
TMZ.
Yeah.
Addicted to opioids.
Would you ever get any type of plastic surgery?
Nah, never. No. I don't even have tattoos, bro. Nah, I don't even have
Nothing
tattoos.
unnecessary.
Nothing.
No
Not an
unnecessary
earring,
needles.
nothing. One thing about me
Not an earring.
is everything is natural. I've never drank. I've never smoked.
You don't drink at all?
Nah, never.
Wow.
You
Never.
have any feelings?
You are like the only comedian. You're like the only comedian that does. Every comedian be smacked when I
Yeah,
see them.
they be toe up.
Because they be in the comedy
They be
clubs
toe
and
up.
there's drinks. in
And
the
everybody
comedy club.
looks at me like the father comedian. Don't drink around him. Don't do this around him. I mean, I don't.
You don't care if people drink around
No,
you.
I don't care.
Right.
Have you ever been a drinker?
Never. I never had a drink in my life. Not
Oh,
even
wow.
a beer.
Why? What made you not drink?
I was in the streets. I was a drug dealer. I was all about money, and I never put myself into that situation before.
How'd
Never
you go
weed
from-
or nothing?
Huh?
Never.
Not even.
How'd you go from drug dealing to comedy? Like, would you?
Jail. Jail will change your whole aspect of life. After I got locked up, boy, a lot of things wasn't funny, but I made them funny.
Right.
Yeah, it was. I was in the music business before that, and that put me on. I was signed to Entertainment at the same time with Keith Sweat and In Touch.
You was a singer?
I was a rapper.
What?
Yeah.
Let's get some bars.
Huh? Yeah, I was that Why Me Baby by Keith Sweat and LL. I was supposed to be me and Keith Sweat, but Entertainment took me off and gave LL the big paycheck.
Smart decision.
Yeah.
In
I
hindsight,
was
right?
pretty good back then, but it
What
didn't
was your
work.
rap name, Capone?
Busy.
Can we
Yeah.
find this music anywhere?
Oh,
We can
yeah.
Google it.
The Microphone Prince and
Stop
Busy.
lying,
I
man.
swear to God.
Microphone
Look up
Prince.
Microphone Prince and Busy. You will
about
see
to
me
Google
right
it
now.
right
Oh, my
now.
goodness, I gotta look.
If you hear my first song, you won't believe it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I had my first album out when I was in high school.
So you rapped then sold drugs?
Yeah. I actually sold drugs because I quit my job and they put me on the shelf and I had no other choice.
The microphone.
Microphone Prince and Busy.
That's my
B-I-Z-Z-Y?
man. Busy D.
Busy T.
There was actually a rapper named the Microphone.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
still is.
The first Puerto Rican MC. No,
Exactly.
Wow.
I don't see no music from y'all though.
Yeah.
Microphone Prince and Busy D.
Just go to YouTube. What is that, YouTube? Yeah, we got some music.
What's the
out.
name of a record? Not Chunk of Funk.
Damn.
Yeah, Trunk of Funk was one of them. Who's the Captain? Put Who's the Captain by the Microphone Prince.
Y'all put out an album?
Yeah.
God damn it, go ahead, Capone. Hey.
I'm not mad at this. Okay, little vibe to it.
That's the Microphone
Y'all
Prince.
was from the
in it.
Bronx though, so y'all
Yes.
had to have that real hip hop shit going.
Yeah. Put
Wait, Count
who's the
Busy
Captain?
D.
Count Busy
Here's
D.
Count the. I see
Oh,
who's
Count
the
Busy
captain.
D.
Yeah.
I think all the craziest people come from the Bronx and Florida. What you think?
This is right here?
Well, who's the Captain?
This is what it says.
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
just uploaded this stuff too. It say 7 years ago.
Oh no, that's That's I wonder who's the captain.
What does the microphone Prince do now?
As a fact, we still hang out. He's still into
I
making
heard a little
music.
sample.
Hey. Hey.
That's it?
Hey, I got the mic. I got Trunk of Funk.
She got the one.
Who's the captain?
Y'all had a song called The Horizontal Hokey Pokey? What the hell is The Horizontal Hokey Pokey?
Sounds like
Yo,
something
we was
Bill
in
Cosby
high
was
school.
doing.
I was a lot successful than most rappers today.
Listen right here.
That's The Horizontal Hokey
Who's the
Pokey?
first person rapping right here?
Hey. Hey. Who knew Paul was a rapper?
I didn't know that.
Why you don't walk out to none of this music?
Man, please.
That is funny.
Got nothing called Funky for my man.
That's like me being a drug dealer again.
You was a big time drug dealer?
I was pretty out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
What kind of drugs?
Everything.
What kind of drugs?
So when you got
Everything.
locked up, how much time did you do?
I got sentenced since it was my first time, and I was actually paying my way through, trying to pay through college. I got sentenced to a 1 to 3, but it cost me everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. But it was a lesson learned, right?
Oh yes, never again.
Right.
Never. I don't do nothing illegal no more.
Did somebody
Nothing.
tell on you or
Well, kind of told on myself. Flashy, young,
what was you driving
every
back then?
car, custom-made Mercedes. Yeah, I was stupid. Big
Where's he getting
chains,
this money from?
everything. I didn't know no better. Especially when you have a job, and then you just quit your job and you come out and customize everything.
How old were you?
I got locked up when I was like 24, 25.
So are these things you're going to be addressing when you do your
Yes, I never talked about
stand
it.
up now?
See, it's a lot of.
So I see, because you've never talked about any of this up
Right.
here. So
No,
I'm
never,
like, this must be
Yeah.
him kind of going through some
Yes,
things.
it's not going through something. It's actually
No, I
just
mean, going through some material.
the
like,
one thing that I've learned is that you have to.
Sorry, my bad.
You have
my
to
bad.
introduce your.
My bad. My bad. Just came out of nowhere.
Put a
My
beat
bad.
to it.
Drums though. You had them drums though.
You have to introduce yourself, and a lot of people don't know a lot of things. Like my first movie with Kevin Hart was with Death of a Dynasty and Paper Soldiers. And Kevin, I put him on his first tour. His first tour was we went to prison. We went back to the prison to show the people in prison that you don't have to stay in this life. And the funniest part, we did the whole prison on Rikers Island, but then they put us in the part where dudes will never see daylight again. And one dude, I swear he scared the hell out. Kevin ran out of that damn jail.
What did he do to Kevin?
He just told him, he was sitting there and Kev was cracking jokes. And the dude just looked at him and Kev said, hi, you don't find me funny? He said, yo, man, I got to go back in there for the rest of my life, dude. You think I want to hear your jokes?
Oh, man.
Yikes.
Yo,
That's a
it
good
was
point.
crazy. But for me, it was a great experience because actually I didn't have to tell no jokes. I sat down and talked to them about my experience, and it gave a lot of a good vibe from there. So that was wild, though. But Kev, I swear to God, that was the funniest thing I ever seen.
The
You and
stand-up,
Kev still cool now?
Yeah, we good.
the stand-up wasn't going so well, so
Yeah.
you just had to.
It was like, we don't want to hear none of these jokes.
Nothing's funny in here.
You wouldn't, when you gonna do a special? You wouldn't do a special?
I did a special last year in Apollo, but Kev gave me a nice check to do a special on his
LOL?
LOL.
Okay.
And so it drops on my birthday in July.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's dope.
so-
See?
dope.
Yeah.
That's Kev always paying it forward or
Yeah,
paying it
he,
back.
he looks out. He
Yeah.
looks out.
Have you been watching Tracy Morgan's show, The
I
Last
love it.
Trilogy?
I haven't
It's
seen
good.
it, the last one, but I love it. I think I deserve a spot on there because
I can see that.
I'm kind of an influence to Tracy, too.
Really?
Yeah, Tracy, I had the hottest show in New York, Bronx BBQs, and that's where they all came through. If you ask Mike Epps right now what was the hottest spot that he ever did, he'd tell Capone to come up here and pay me that $100. That $100 was something to us back then.
You been?
Yeah.
Well, you owe him $100 still?
No. He always just come through. He always call me and say, yo, I need $100. Can I do your spot? And that's how it was. Yeah, so, man, just to see the growth of everybody, it's a really, really a great blessing. I'm not a hater. I just think that my time is due, and only way it's going to be due if people really know my true story.
I was going to ask you that. Do you feel like you missed the boat because
Nah.
these guys came up under you, but you're hilarious and
Yeah.
people love you. But what was that thing that didn't get you to that next level?
I think when I first started, I was too raw. I was straight from prison, and a lot of people didn't take to me. even though I was funny, I was feared. And then when I became who I am, a lot of comedians feared me, a lot, and they didn't put me on. But one person that I can honestly say changed my life, and that was Whoopi Goldberg.
Really? How?
Yeah, because I used to be the host, the opener for all of them at the Apollo, from Steve Harvey to Monique. They sent Monique on tour with me to train her to host the Apollo. And
so you didn't read she didn't get her money from Netflix?
Nah.
Capone.
And Whoopi, they gave her the position to be the host. And straight up, she was like, if this dude is training everybody, why don't y'all give him a shot? And they did.
Wow.
And that's how I became the host of Showtime. But I've been the host of Amateur Night, and I still am the host for that for 18 years.
Wow.
And a lot of people don't know that. And it's crazy because it's sold out every weekend, every week, every Wednesday. I'm there tonight. Every Wednesday.
I didn't realize Amateur Night been going around for 18 years.
86 years.
So what they doing at the Apollo?
86 years?
Yeah.
Oh, they just don't televise everything.
They don't no. Steve Harvey came back and they do the television there, but I do the live show for 18 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
When you're talking about these real things now and talking about your real life,
Okay.
are you going to be talking about relationships
Oh,
too,
of course.
and all of that?
Oh, I'm the worst at that.
Okay.
Yeah, I am the worst at relationships. I got a few baby mamas people don't know about. I'm going to put that out there. I got a kid that don't speak to me. I'm going to put that out there. But we talk now.
Right.
You know, all of that touch my heart that needs to be told of who I am in order for me to excel to that next
Because
level.
that helps people relate to you too. Because a lot of us have common stories that we go through.
Right.
Some of us go through it, some of us don't. But at least it gives us like some type of emotion and connection.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, yeah, and it's a lot to have somebody when they look up to you and they don't know about you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's
when
probably therapeutic for you too.
It is to let a lot of things go. You know, people always, one of the things I say about men is that when a man becomes that so-called dog, he had to go through training first. And that training is a lot of times of the pain that he felt dealing with women. Like my first, I'm going to put it out there. My first son, I didn't even know if he was my son or not because I was with this woman since high school. And when we had a child, I was brought up by my grandmother. So you take care of your child, you do all of that. And then I found out that there was a dude in the Army that thought that was his son.
Yikes.
Oh, wow.
So this is a woman that I've been with every day, and I don't know how she found the time to cheat. But she did.
And even if you love the child, you might want to give it to the guy
Yeah.
in the military because he got better benefits.
You stupid.
Yeah, but I found out he was my son, and that was my oldest. That was the start of my becoming the dog. Yeah, so, you have to learn what the training field was.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you're going to be at the Apollo Friday,
Yes.
May 17th. Get your
May
tickets.
11th.
Oh,
May 11th.
Oh, right there, May 11th. My bad. May
That's the same
11th.
show Monique. No, Monique ain't.
She's on the 12th.
12. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
May
gotcha.
11th. Now, how can they get tickets if they need to get tickets?
They
I see
can
your
go-
Instagram. You dropping tickets
Yeah,
off? You selling
I'm
tickets?
almost sold out because I've been taking the tickets myself.
Right.
I don't believe, in an institution that just sits back. I been running around, but if they don't have my information, they can hit me up on Instagram. I'll drop the tickets off or go to the box office. There's a few left, or Ticketmaster.
All right, Ticketmaster, get your tickets again. Capone, Friday, May 11th at 8 p.m.
Looking
at
at
the
my calendar
Apollo.
right now.
Get your tickets, and we appreciate you for joining us,
Thank y'all, man, for having me. I truly appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir.
I'm glad we're not beefing no more.
Yeah, because you understand the real me now.
Yeah, now I'm understanding.
Because you thought I was a dog.
It's the Breakfast Club. Capone.